Is a language the market always tries to hide, a language no one ever teaches you, yet it decides the survival of every trader. Today, I will let you hear the most dangerous whisper in the dark. Volume. Part 1. The whisper in the dark. There are secrets that are never written down. There are truths that are never taught in classrooms. And there are traces, seemingly invisible, yet clear to those who know how to see in the night. The financial market is a giant stage. On it, prices are the actors wearing glamorous costumes, dancing day and night to capture the crowd's attention. News, analysis, forecasts, all are just scripted lines, carefully arranged. But behind the curtains in the shadows, there is a true director. He doesn't speak, he doesn't promise. He leaves behind only one thing: volume. Price can be manipulated. News can be fabricated. The crowd can be driven by thousands of shouts. But volume is different. It doesn't know how to lie. Volume is the real blood flowing through the veins of the market. Every buy, every sell, every drop of human greed or fear leaves its trace in volume. It doesn't care what you think. It doesn't care about your expectations. It only records the truth, where real money has gone. And that is exactly what sharks fear most. Have you ever wondered why you are always late? Buying at the very top, selling at the very bottom. Believing an article only for the price to collapse. Cutting losses in panic only for the market to reverse instantly. You think you're wrong, but no. The real mistake is that you're looking in the wrong place. In a foggy field, you're just a lost sheep. You run after the faint light ahead, but the wolves have long been behind you. And the scariest part is, wolves never howl when they hunt. In the market, those wolves are the ones with money, with information, with power, and their silent footsteps are volume. One day, you see prices skyrocket, the community cheers. The next day, they plunge, leaving thousands of investors in chaos. One night, a nameless coin rises tenfold, and by morning it's nothing but ashes. You cut your losses in despair, and the market surges right after. Why? You can search every news piece, read every analysis, inspect every candlestick. But the answer isn't there. It lies in the silence of volume. Volume doesn't shout. It doesn't persuade you. It only records who's buying, who's selling, and how much real money is flowing in or out. I once knew a strange man. He wasn't rich, not famous, but for 10 years every day he spent at least an hour looking only at volume, never at price. He could sit still for months, watching a coin barely move, waiting, patient, until one day volume exploded abnormally. When that moment came, he acted immediately. No hesitation, no trembling hands. He didn't ask the community, didn't listen to experts, didn't read the news. He traded like a machine, yet his heart was calm, because he could hear what most traders couldn't: the footsteps of sharks. Once we watched an obscure coin together. For 3 months it moved sideways, no price change, no mention on Twitter, no chatter on forums. But volume started to change, small waves, then larger, pulling back, then surging again. He said, "They're accumulating." I asked, "Who are they?" He smirked and pointed at the chart, the ones with money, with strategy, with information you don't have. 3 days later, that coin jumped 400%. I didn't get in. He exited at the peak. That was when I understood. The market is not a game of price. It's a game of money flow. And volume is the map that records every step of that flow. Volume doesn't need your belief. It doesn't need your love. It only asks that you look. And once you see, you'll never again be blind in the crowd. A breakout can excite thousands of traders, but without volume, it's just fireworks. Beautiful, dazzling, yet empty. On the other